Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Jay. I just saw um, the trailer to the new Sopranos prequel movie that's gonna be coming out on HBO. This is really exciting. Um, I was a Sopranos fan back in the day, watching HBO. To me, it revolutionized television. The Sopranos and Oz brought television to where it is today in terms of the quality content. There was no other show like it. It was different than what we had ever seen on TV before when it hit the airwaves in the late 90s. So they're coming out with this prequel, which takes place in the um, 1967 riots of Newark, New Jersey, which were racial riots. Um, in the youth of the young Tony Soprano, played by Michael Gandolfini, the son of the late James Gandolfini. And it also stars Leslie Odom Jr. and Alessandro Niviolo as Chris Molasante's father, Dicky Molasante, who is the head of the DeMeo crime family, the fictional crime family that Tony Soprano and his crew is a part of. So this is going to basically tell the story of the rise of Tony Soprano, how Tony Soprano became Tony Soprano, how he became to rule the streets of Newark, New Jersey, and eventually the whole entire state of New Jersey. This is really, like I said, this is really exciting. The trailer looks awesome. Check the trailer out. I'll put the link in the description box. Yo, it's good to see this kind of prequel stuff because when The Sopranos ended in 2003, um, it was no, sorry, not 2003, 2007. Um, we thought we'd never get it back. We thought we'd never hear nothing from The Sopranos, but obviously, they decided to come back with a prequel. So we'll see what this movie has to offer. I'm really excited. Finally, the resurrection of gangster movies. Gangster movies was so popular um, back in the 80s and 90s, and then all of a sudden they just went away. And then The Sopranos hit the airwaves in 1999, and bring it to TV. From there, you had Breaking Bad. From there, you had Game of Thrones, the kind of TV shows that Mad Men, the kind of TV shows Orange is the New Black, these kind of Oz TV shows that are really good anthology TV shows. They're not half an hour comedies, they're streaming shows. The Sopranos started all that. They took the medium of the gangster movie and brought it to the gangster movie feel to television. And this will chronicle some of the clashes between African American and Italian American gangs in the 60s. In the backdrop of the civil rights movement, in the backdrop of the riots in 67 and 68 that um, was caused by racial injustice. Of course, we know that Tony Soprano's character on the show was racist. I mean? There's no way else to put it. People idolized the man, but he was racist. There were several episodes where Meadow had this black boyfriend, Noah, and Tony really wasn't feeling it, and he made his feelings known about African Americans. He was kind of like the Archie Bunker of his time in terms of that. He was David Chase, the creator of the show, really based his character really on the Archie Bunker archetype. Archie Bunker, fat guy, yells a lot, kind of a bigot. So here we'll get to see the roots of why Tony really has this a lot of resentment towards um, the African American community, and hopefully too, the stars Leslie Odom Jr. Um, it will it will shed light on why the African American community was feeling, marginalized, and talk somewhat about the Black Power movement and the Civil Rights movement in the '60s. I feel like this is kind of be like a kind of like Godfather of Harlem type show where like it's gangsterish, but it's socially conscious as well. But anyway, guys, peace. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm looking forward to this show, The Many Saints of Newark. The Sopranos story. Peace.